describe what you feel like you lost during COVID workouts? Like, I know you guys did everything you could to manage it and maximize it, but how significant was that and what these guys lost during a year or 18 months?
Yeah, that was awful, by the way, to train those minimum numbers of 8, or maximum numbers of 8 at a time. There could be no contact. Communication was the worst. Spotting you couldn't do. You couldn't have any team workouts together. Basically, they couldn't even get a breakdown after a training session or a workout. So you lost a lot of that, togetherness, relationship stuff. It was just hard. It was hard to have everybody separate. You had a weight room set up in the weight room that was spread out with only eight players, and you had another weight room set up in the indoor with 8 players. So there was sometimes I didn't see a guy all day because I was outside or inside or vice versa. So it was hard. It was really hard. We try to make the best of it like everybody else, but I think we lost a lot.
Like, we have these conversations about, well, this team needs to get more toughness, they need more leadership this year. Like, I know you're not making excuses for it, but I would have to think that a lot of that comes from the things that were taken away.
Absolutely, 100%. Yeah, it's just hard. It's just because everything was different, and you also had to be, from a physiological standpoint and a safety standpoint, you have to assume for those 3 months when they were home, they did nothing. So the progressions were a lot slower, just, oozing them in. And by the time you get them to the point where they would have been, camp started. Oh no, not here, camp didn't start. Oh, it did, then it didn't. So I think that affected us in every way.
Would you sense the leadership issue because of that in the last year? Did you get a sense it's not the same because these guys have not been together, they don't have that cohesion?
Yeah, I think if you're not in a position to lead, you really can't lead. Leadership is those daily experiences and, setting a standard and making sure everybody's holding up to that standard. If you don't have a standard to set, how can you lead? It's extremely hard.
Are you all caught up now? Are you back?
I think we're caught up, and we made really good progress over the winter, and it's exciting now. I can't wait to get back and get started.
And Ryan talked about how leadership was a real emphasis in the offseason. How did that manifest itself, and where do you feel the leadership level is right now?
Yeah, so again, even sometimes I think you have to go through struggle to come out of it stronger. And some of our players last year played for the first time, and there were struggles. And when you come out of it on the other side, now they kind of know what to expect. And now they, some guys just, because they don't play, they feel like they can't be out in front of a group because they haven't stepped on the field and, played. So you had a little bit of that, and then, I think because of that, guys stepped up and really different mindset, completely different mindset.